ஐந்திகரத்தனை ஆணை முகத்தினை இந்தின் இளிம்பை போலும் ஈற்றினை நந்தி மகந்தனை ஞான குழந்தினை புந்தில் வைத்தறிய போற்றுகின்றேனே. Good morning to all. My name is VIJAYAKUMAR. I'm practicing astrology. I'm going to teach you Indian Vedic Astrology from basics to expert level. I will teach you step by step. So some basic I'm going to teach very basic level. So some beginners, they may think why I'm teaching very basic level, what is the necessary to teach, something they can think like that. But my video will useful to if anybody don't know anything. So I'm concentrating from the low level to high level. So few videos may be very basic level, then day by day I will improve. I will start to teach a basic concept, conjunction of the planets, dasha bhukti, so everything day by day I will improve. So before going to start, first I want to explain the basic things. So what is astrology, why we should learn astrology, why we should know astrology, what is the use of astrology. So these are things we're going to learn now. For the introduction about astrology is, astrology is a pure divine and it's a very scientific things. Many people, the question will arise, what is the scientific things in the astrology? Because astrology is a pure mathematical calculations. So upcoming videos I will teach you the extreme calculation level. So this audio I've slightly touched with what is the calculation and everything. In Hindus, they consider it is an eye of Veda. Veda means, you know, that Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharvana, these Vedas. So before going to start astrology, before going to learn astrology, people should know building blocks of astrology or fundamental of astrology is planets, house, star. These three things are very important to learn astrology. If anybody want to learn astrology, predict astrology, any concept, anything, they should know what are the planets, what is house, what is bhava. In upcoming videos I will tell you what is the difference between house and bhava, what is the stars. I told you, no, astrology is a pure science. Okay, because here we are going to deal planets. The planets, totally we are going to deal 9 planets here, but these are slightly different from solar planets. Okay, first I will tell you what are the planets. Here we are going to consider only Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and Rahu and Ketu. You understand? So here I am not going to take a Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Reason is Uranus, Neptune, Pluto is very far away from the Earth. So this rays, this magnitude not going to influence a human being, especially the Earth. So that's why we Indian Vedic astrology omitting Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Here I talked about Rahu and Ketu. The Rahu and Ketu are mathematical planets or shadow planets. So how to calculate the Rahu and Ketu, I will future videos I will explain with diagrammatic explanation. So here we are going to deal only Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu. Next is house. Totally 12 houses are there. Each house is a 30 degree. So 12 into 30 degree equal to 360 degree. So we know the circular, the entire motion. If we want to calculate the entire motion of the galaxy, we know the 360 degree. So each planet, each house is a 12 into 30 degree. So 12 into 30, 360. So next we talked about the stars. So Stars, here stars means we're going to deal 27 stars. It's like Ashwini, Bharani, Kartigai, Rohini, Mrigasesam, so on. Finally we'll come up to Revati. In upcoming videos I will teach you which Rasi or which house has what stars and everything. Usually the normal question from human being is especially sun and moon. Sun and moons are not planets. Sun is a star, moon is a satellite. So how you can say stars, so planets, something that usually the questions will arise. So if you consider in astrology sun is a star, moon is a satellite, means I told you 27 stars. When we discuss, when we predict during the while prediction, sometimes we have to calculate the stars, what planet occur and the what stars. So sun is a star, another star, so it will get complicated, star something. So better we can assume all are planets. Stars are different, planets are different. You understand? So please consider the moon and sun as a planets. Okay, then I talked about stars, 27 stars. Each star is a 13 degree 20 minutes. So 13 degree 20 minutes into 27, it will come 360 degree. So it's also mathematical calculation, pure science. Normally people think about how these planets, how stars are useful, what are how are we going to useful, how are we going to predict. Lot of questions in your mind, I can understand, but don't get complicated. We will go step by step. Accuracy is very important. And I can understand accuracy is very, very important. Then speed. So normal people will think how these planets race. The planets are influencing the human nature, the human behavior, human life. I'm going to explain with proven scientific things. The things are, you know that during full moon day and no moon day, the moon is influencing ocean. You know the lot of changes happening during the full moon day and no moon day, especially the tide level, the water level changes, everything happening. So it shows that directly the moon is influencing the earth. The second proven thing is, I'm going to talk about the Navagraha. You know that the Galileo discovered the telescope. During using the telescope only we know what are the planets, how the planets will look like, what is the speed, everything. After that only we can understand. So Galileo, I think he might invented 16th or 17th century. But in India we have few temples. The few temples are more than 5,000 years old. So those temples have a Navagraha statues. So they mentioned each planet like sun, moon, Venus, Mars, everything they mention. So before know the knowledge of before the telescope, how they know what are the planets, what planets look like, what color, especially the Mars, it's look like a red planet. Right now we know that, but they usually the red cloth is tied with the Mars statue. So in the Rishi or sage, they understood the concept and scientific things of the astrology. So this is another evidence. So next evidence is, we know that when is a lunar and solar eclipse happening in the world, in astrology they have Panchanga. Okay, usually we use the Panchanga. From the Panchanga itself we can say this day at this time, particular time, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse. From this we can easily say that when is lunar, when is solar. Then we are assuming the planet when the Jupiter is transiting one particular place to another place. It means we are talking about degree orientation, the movement of the Jupiter, movement of the Saturn. So these things are we are explaining using astrology. This the astrology concepts are exactly similar to scientific calculation. So the moon influences the earth, sun influences the earth, another planets passing their rays, magnetic rays, so influence the earth. So if earth is influenced by the planets, means humans are living the earth, so human as well influenced by the planets. This is what I'm trying to explain. So next question will arise: what is the use of astrology? Why we should predict astrology? First, one person doing a business, so they want to know when he will get benefit, when he will going to lose, what type of business he wants to do suitable for his birth chart. So these things we can calculate. When is a favorable time to his business, when is not favorable time. So these are things we can calculate based on his astrological chart. Second thing is his job. So I think you understand that what is the difference in business and job. Business may somebody, they are very much interested to do business, not job. Some people, they want to go job only, so they want to go simply sit and work, they don't want to take a lot of risk. So some who will do business, who will do job. Next is one people want to get married, they want to know when can get married, about the spouse, at which direction she will come, whether she or he, spouse, whether the spouse is working or not. So these are the things we can calculate using the astrological. Next, after marriage, how many kids that the person will have, male or female. So these things we can calculate. Another thing, somebody in the relation, they want to know whether the relation will lead to marriage or it will broke up in between or something. So these things we can calculate in astrology. Next, when somebody will ask, when is my financial level increase, when is the right time to invest my money, share market, something like that. So we can calculate using astrology. Somebody want to buy a car or house, we can give suggestion which year is the best period for the getting the car, house. They can get suggestion. So somebody want to study, what degree they can choose. For example, somebody want to do engineering, but we can suggest computer engineering, civil or mechanical, aeronautic. So this category we can help based on the astrological chart. Nowadays the medical astrology is very much important, very very important to because somebody has a many disease, something is a curable, non-curable disease. So based on the person chart we can say the disease is curable or not. So what type of medicine is suitable for his person, like allopathy or homeopathy, siddha, acupuncture or flower medicine. So we can suggest which, based on the chart, based on the birth time, date and place, we can suggest that which type of medicines suitable to his body. Like it's like a personalized medicine. Sometimes we will always meet like this position. So which side we have to go, which is the best, whether we can go right or wrong. So like in the particular position we can give you can get the suggestion. If you know the astrology, you can easily think based on astrology chart, you can choose the right path in your career. Next, some people they have problem in the bond house, some law problem. So how to overcome, whether they have a solution or not. From this astrology we can calculate. In the world, it's like a black magic. Some people they think about whether they are affected by black magic or not. So based on the astrology we can say whether you affect the person affecting black magic or not. If the person is affecting, how to rectify, how to overcome the black magic. So these are things we can learn from astrology. So the upcoming videos I'll try to improve by classes. So next videos I started to teach the very basic to expert level. So thanks for watching. Please give the comment below to improve the quality of classes. Please give me suggestion how to take the classes. If anything wrong in my video, please let me know. I try to rectify, because this is my first online classes. So I know I'm not very efficient teaching. According to board wise I'm very good teaching, but online classing I don't know how to teach. Right now I'm learning. So if you like my video, please subscribe, share. Thank you.